Welcome back to Aviation India, the channel where real aviation never gets old today. We're diving into the hangars of history to uncover the planes that the market turned its back on. While some aircraft became legends, others were unfairly judged, too loud, too slow, or too different to fit the mainstream. Yet these machines refuse to die, built with passion. Not marketing, they remind us that true value in aviation isn't measured by price tags, but by performance and heart. So buckle up, because today we reveal 9 used planes that everyone despised but still soar with pride. And hey, if you love stories about forgotten legends of the sky, hit that like button and subscribe to Aviation India. Beachcraft Starship. The Starship was born from a dream of the future, an aircraft decades ahead of its time, made almost entirely of carbon fiber. It looked more like a spacecraft than a business jet, with its sleek canards and futuristic shape. But the market wasn't ready. Pilots admired it, engineers celebrated it, and buyers ran from it. It was expensive, complex, and misunderstood. Yet those who flew it say it felt like nothing else in the sky. Stable, smooth, and nearly silent. The cockpit was spacious, the controls precise, and the cabin luxurious. Even today, the Starship feels modern. Its failure came not from performance, but from fear of the unknown. Only a few were ever built, and now they are collector pieces, living proof that sometimes innovation flies too high for the world to follow. If you ever see one in the air, you're watching a piece of aviation art that never got the glory it deserved. Cessna 336 Skymaster. The Cessna 336 Skymaster was one of the boldest ideas in light aviation. 2 engines, one in front and one in the back, promising perfect balance and safety. If one failed, the other would keep you flying. But its unusual look and sound made pilots suspicious. Mechanics hated the maintenance, and buyers stayed away still for those who gave it a chance. The Skymaster delivered stability, comfort, and impressive reliability. It could take off short, fly steady, and even handle single-engine operation better than many twins. While the market mocked it, the smart pilots realized it was practical, simple, and built with purpose. Today, it remains an underrated gem for private owners who want twin security without the twin headaches. It may never have been beautiful, but it was brilliant, and it's still quietly proving that good ideas don't need approval to fly. Piper Aztec. The Aztec was known as the flying truck, strong, dependable, and capable of carrying anything anywhere. It never tried to be pretty, and maybe that's why the market ignored it. Yet it flew like a beast through storms and over mountains. The Aztec was built for pilots who needed to get the job done, not for those chasing luxury. It had room, payload, and power in equal measure. While buyers turned to lighter, shinier models, the Aztec just kept working year after year. It became the airplane you could trust when everything else failed. Mechanics loved it, owners kept it, and pilots respected it even today. A well-maintained Aztec can outperform newer planes that cost 3 times more. It may not win beauty contests, but it wins every time it matters: strength, reliability, and heart. That's the Aztec way. Grumman Tiger AA5B. The Grumman Tiger is what happens when simplicity meets soul. It never sold in massive numbers because it lived in the shadow of the Cessna 172. But anyone who's flown one will tell you the Tiger is pure joy. It's fast, responsive, and light on the controls, with incredible visibility and handling that feels like freedom in your hands. It never got the fame it deserved, but pilots who fly it know its secret. Every movement is smooth, every climb effortless, and every landing satisfying. It's easy to maintain, built to last, and surprisingly quick for its size. While others chase trends, the Tiger just keeps flying straight and true. And if you ever want to feel connected to the sky instead of just moving through it, this is your airplane. It's not about luxury, it's about love for flying. Mooney M20E. The Mooney M20E is a pilot's machine built for speed, precision, and efficiency. It's fast even by today's standards and burns less fuel than planes half its performance. But casual buyers stayed away, saying it was too small, too cramped, and too technical. That's because the M20E isn't for everyone. It's for aviators who live for the feeling of control. Every surface on this plane has a purpose. Every line was designed for performance in flight. It feels alive, stable, and eager to move. The way it accelerates and climbs still amazes pilots. Decades later, it might not have the comfort of modern glass cockpit aircraft, but it will outrun most of them while costing far less. This is a plane that rewards skill and passion, not status. Piper Navajo Chieftain. The Navajo chieftain once ruled the skies of small business aviation, elegant, powerful, and professional. It was the symbol of success. But as fuel prices rose and newer turboprops arrived, it lost its shine. Today, many see it as outdated, heavy, and expensive to maintain. Yet those who know aviation see the truth. The Chieftain is still a masterpiece, twin-engine confidence, long-range capability, and a cabin that feels built for purpose. It's a plane that can carry a family or a business team with equal ease. And even though the market undervalues it, pilots who fly once say it still feels royal in the air, quiet, smooth, and unshakable. The Chieftain isn't forgotten, it's just waiting for pilots who understand what real capability feels like. Beachcraft Duchess 76. The Duchess 76 was designed as a twin trainer, and that label never left it. Most people saw it as a school airplane, not something you'd actually want to own. But the truth is far from that. The Duchess is graceful, simple, and reliable, with handling so smooth that pilots fall in love with it after a single flight. It has one of the most balanced control feels in light twin aviation and systems that are refreshingly easy to maintain. It may not have luxury interiors, but it gives you confidence in every maneuver. It's affordable to buy, cheap to operate, and a great option for pilots who want a twin that doesn't demand a fortune to keep flying. The Duchess proves that beauty in aviation isn't about prestige, it's about how a plane feels in your hands. Rockwell Commander 112. The Commander 112 looks elegant and expensive, with a wide cockpit and luxury car comfort. But it got a bad reputation early on. Pilots complained it was underpowered and buyers ignored it. However, time has proven that this criticism was unfair, because the Commander is stable, forgiving, and solidly built. It's not a racer, it's a cruiser made for pilots who value comfort and control more than raw speed. Its landing gear is strong, the cabin spacious, and visibility excellent. It may not climb fast, but it always flies steady and safe. It's the kind of airplane that gives you peace of mind. Even in rough conditions today, it's one of the smartest buys in used aviation if you know what you're looking for. Because while others judge by numbers, real pilots judge by feel. Sucata TB-10 Tobago. The Sucata TB-10 Tobago is the French definition of elegance in flight, stylish, modern, and beautifully crafted. It brought a European touch to general aviation, but the American market never embraced it. Spare parts were expensive, and few mechanics wanted to deal with something unfamiliar, so it quietly disappeared from most hangars. Yet the TB-10 is one of the most comfortable and refined piston planes ever made. The cockpit feels like a car interior. The controls are smooth, and its low noise makes flying a pleasure rather than a job. It's ideal for families, weekend flights, and relaxed touring, with comfort and safety that rival newer planes 3 times the price. Today, it's one of the hidden treasures of the used market for pilots who dare to fly something different. These planes may have been ignored by the market, but not by true aviators, because real pilots know that greatness isn't measured by popularity, it's measured by performance, by character, and by the stories these wings can still tell. They may not shine on magazine covers, but they shine in the sky every single time they take off. If you enjoyed this journey through forgotten legends, hit that like button and subscribe to Aviation India. We bring the real side of flying, where passion beats fashion and where every flight has a story. See you in the next episode. And until then, keep your eyes on the horizon and your heart in the skies.